Thank you so much. Enjoying it very much. And
Good.
the revelations that I find on the mat is really what I like about it. You know, I mean,
So let me ask you this, because you're doing well on the Hyperarch hop and you're getting the glutes response
in
proper.
hop, I was like, what the heck? I didn't think I'd ever be able to hop like that. Now I was out dancing and I'm like, oh, I can hop. And I was like, it's like, dancing. And I was like, oh, this is so much better than when everything used to feel like I was falling out.
Right.
So,
Right. So you don't like the skin on the thigh was all good, right? Like there's no, because you know how some people when they have glutes problem, they'd start to develop cellulites. Like you don't have any of that.
oh no. Um, no, really, I have pretty good skin. I did notice like in my arms where it was getting like, but that doesn't, I don't see that anymore, where it was like getting a little crepey in here, like, but I'm not seeing that. Like, I'm not seeing that as much. I was noticing, I was like, oh, and even like I thought there was getting a little bit of weakness in there, and I don't see that as much. Like my arms look a lot better than now that I'm doing all the fascia work. I can actually see the definition in my legs too. I feel like I see more like nice lines, like not like before,
Great. Great.
Definitely
Perfect.
working on that level. Yes, I know. Like I was in this dress and I was like, the upper body looked great. Like I looked great. Like I really feel like people are like, you really look great. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's just like, I feel really much better. Like I really do call this a body lift. So you want to use me for that. It's not a facelift. I don't want to get a facelift. It's a body lift.
It's a body lift. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Because it's like that third, I couldn't find it. All the strength building, all the core building. I got the feet up trainer. I've got all these things. I'm like, something's amiss. And I know that that's that third muscle bones. My bones are good. Muscles are good. I got strong muscles. And it's like, I couldn't build any more muscle. I just wasn't using the body in the right way. Like I really feel like is in aging, you have to use the body in the right way or you fall apart.
Right.
I mean, look at some of the runners, like they just like, unless they're, training in certain areas of their body, like cross training stuff, they don't look that great at the end.
Great.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much.
All right. Well, you came in with the weak core and also a slight imbalance. How do you feel now?
Much better at the core. I'm not jumping yet, but I did that exercise today, and that whole idea of scooping, even when I do the toe thing, when I'm doing this stuff, I realize I've got to pay attention to the core, and I can turn it on without pain. Like I turn it on and it's like that's on, and I feel like you had said that about the glutes, like it's not like you turn the glutes on, it's like both of them work together, and that's what like I look for in when I'm balancing and when I'm on the one leg, which all the exercises I've gotten pretty good at, and even the hopping, like I don't even mind hopping. It's like, oh my God. So mentally I had an aversion to hopping, and then now it's like it's almost like, okay, the only thing you're not that good at is hopping. But then like, well, you're getting better at that. So it's like, that's been been a good thing for me.
And you can feel the glutes, right? When you do the hop now?
Yeah, I'm really feeling that more. And they're not like that weird fiery sensation I used to get, like I couldn't do one more hop or one more rotation of the gate. I couldn't do one more. Now I don't have that same fire burning sensation. It's more just activated and a good exercise, like a regular stuff. So that's been phenomenal with that, you know? And even the arms, like, it doesn't like, the reason I would, no pain. There's no like, that pain that I want to avoid. I mean, pain and suffering is one thing, but there's this pain that comes up in my body that's like, no, don't do that. That's like, it doesn't feel, it's like nothing like it. It's like, it's not even a sharp pain. It's just like it's almost like a joint is just like collapsing pain. I guess it's bone on bone, you know, or something with that when I feel that.
Yeah.
But even when I walk, you know, my stamina is amazing. Like the stamina that I have. I mean, Thursday was a crazy day, and mentally, I'm like, how are you doing this? I actually taught, practiced, did the training, did chair yoga, took a break an hour, and then went to dance for an hour. Then which is the dancing was it's core strength as well, because it's really kicking my butt. And then I went to walk the dog, and then I'm like, how am I doing this? I sat down, I was like, I'm tired just thinking about what I did today. But I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to do a lot the next day and the next day. So I was gonna be in my car driving. But so I like to have like one day like that, where I like just work on myself.
Right.
I enjoy it. But what I enjoy most of the training that you're doing is the difference day to day. Like
Yeah.
I can actually, it's really like literally changes every day. Like it's not like it's like, oh, like it's like something. It's not always the same thing that changes, you know? But there's something that I'm like, oh, that's what like I have like this, like that's what I'm looking for, you know? So even the Hyperarch, when I do the 7 minutes, I'm like, and I had seen a lot of guys do it a little longer or whatever. I don't know if there's a longer period of time, but I'm like, this is the only thing I have to pay attention sometimes is like that it's actually staying engaged. So today, it's easier. I can like, if I look away, I'm gonna be okay. You know what I mean? There's sometimes it's like I don't want to look away because I don't feel it. So it's really good stuff. And even this thing, I'm like, my knuckle doesn't buckle anymore.
Good. Yeah, that was a problem when we first started, right?
Yeah, I just go back. You know, and then when I use my hands in my practice, you know, in yoga they teach flat palms. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's really
you feel the tension, and now you have the strength.
I can see how, like, I won't have to muscle through stuff, and there's more longevity in it. Like, I think at 60, you can't muscle through shit. It's like not fun anymore to muscle through stuff. It's better to be like that. I don't know. I want to be a smooth operating machine. You know what I mean? So it's like,
You got to use the fascia holistically, the whole
yeah,
body.
yeah. And with the dance, using my fascia holistically is like, he's like 1, 2, and he wants me to hold the 3. I'm like, oh, I could do that. And not like keep dropping down. So, so many things translate over. It's crazy. So it's good. I'm very grateful because, but I, you know, it's this weird training. Like you have to want to do this.
Right.
You really have to, like you had said to me in the beginning, you have to, do you want to do this? Like you have the buy-in. Otherwise,
you have to put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely it's a work. You know, that's something not in the mainstream. Because every mainstream right now it's based on the muscle. So this research has been 10 years in the making. So all the exercise that you're doing is more condensed, the most effective ones. This is why we're able to like make tremendous improvement like at specific period of time, like week 5, week 8, week 12. Like your body will have the change. You look at your fascial adhesion chart, it should drop, you know, things like that. And the glutes response should go up. The more you have that, the more stamina you have because you're using your whole body.